So, what's going on, everybody? And I know this is dangerous, so please do not try this at home. This is your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. And you're tuned in to a continuing saga of The Audition. I'm your host of The Audition, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. So as you can see, we are matriculating down I-75, take that back, matriculating down the turnpike to head back to our various destinations. We have concluded another Sizzle 2012, and it was wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So I'm gonna do my final recap here on the road. Something different, kind of dangerous, because I want to go ahead and get out of the way, because when I get back home, I am having to go to work and prepare for reality. I came down to fantasy. Now it is time to go back to reality. So in the car right now is myself. You have Rashad, which is behind me somewhere there. And then you have Johnny way over there. And then you have Nico right there. So, first off, thank you to everyone that made this weekend very special for me. Every place that I went, people said, "Oh my God, are you the dude that did the video on YouTube?" And I was like, well, it took me by surprise, because like it's just like little big me, because I'm not little old me, but little big me did a video because I love blogging. I love getting my opinions and my thoughts out there, and people actually listen to me. And that means the world to me, because that means I can affect change. I can put my ideas out there, and people that agree with me can agree with me, and those people that disagree with me, we can have a healthy debate on why we disagree. We can agree to disagree, and that's fine. We don't always have to agree on everything. So that shows that there are those persons that like what I do. That is that the police? No. Okay. That cherish what I do and appreciate what I do. So I appreciate you all for coming up to me and saying, "Hey, Sebastian, da 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 da," because it was fun, and it just took me by surprise. I'm just a goofy little dude that does and says things that I don't want to say people are afraid to say, and it's just things that I would want somebody to say if they were me, and not sugarcoat it, not beat around the bush, and be kind of funny with it. So anyways, thank you to all those persons that I met. The young man at Mecca on Friday night. No. Yeah, the young man at Mecca on Friday night. Travis at the pool party, who I think that's his name, I hit with the beach ball. The young man I met at Soho. He had baby, I can't remember your name. He had the shoestring twist or whatever the case may be, with a black and white shirt on it. Oh, they're breaking. And if you know who you are, baby, put your name down there in the bottom of the comment section, either on my Facebook or my YouTube. Side note, my personal Facebook has become filled up, so I can't accept any more friends on that one, but I do have another one, Sebastian Alexander Bonet, B-O-N-E, accent T. So if you look up that one doesn't have nearly as many friends, but my Sebastian Alexander Facebook is now full, unfortunately. So I will be updating both of those accounts on a regular basis. So you can definitely find me there. But the young man that I met at the beach, who I took a picture with, shout out to Wesley. And I'm gonna say this wrong. Thank you, A Connection TV. He was so gracious, so gracious. Them big old soup cooler lips. And I love you so very much. And I'm waiting to see that parody that you and Kevin and the other young man did. So thank you so very much. Now this is a public service announcement, because I told you, and I should have did this. I should have taken my own warning. Remember I told y'all that about 2 years ago I came down there and I caught Mono from kissing this boy from the Bahamas? Well, I done caught some again. I don't know what it is. My fever, I got like little blisters coming up on my lip. It's been burning like hell. And so I called my doctor, and they said that's why my look I've been eating chicken. because I have Neosporin on my lips right now. So next year I'm gonna take my warning again. And the thing about it is, I really can't pinpoint who I got it from because I didn't do any sex. Well, okay. Okay, no, I'm not even gonna lie. And hopefully, okay. But I can't tell who I was kissing because, and I hope he don't see this. I kissed a couple of people, and I was kissing 2 boys at one time. So don't ask me how that was happening. If you was there, you saw how it went down. But it was okay. Yeah. So needless to say, I have something going on in my mouth, on my mouth, with my mouth that is not very pleasing. It's kind of burning, kind of rashy, kind of blistery, bleeding-y, kind of, yeah, it kind of bled earlier today, so yeah, I should have took my own warning. So, next year, no, hopefully. Okay, recap, everything was well. Now, we went to Mecca on Friday night. Now, what I can say is, I want someone else to tell me if I was wrong, because I got 2 different opinions or whatever, right? So, when I first got here, those avid Sizzlers know the crowd that Sizzle, hold on, put on cruise control. Alright. Everyone that comes to Sizzle knows the crowd that Sizzle, brings or whatever. And this is the first year that, once again, that Dwight, and and I cannot do this without mentioning Lewis. I've been saying Dwight the whole time, who in fact, yes, he is the founder of Sizzle Miami Incorporated, but you cannot mention the Mr. without mentioning the Mrs. And I know he's a man, but Lewis, thank you so very much for everything you've done for myself and my friends that have come down. I always mention Dwight, but you are his other half. And I would be remiss not to acknowledge you when acknowledging him. You are, upon talking to you last night, I found that you all have been together for 12 years. Bitch, that's common law marriage. So if y'all get divorced, you get half of Sizzle. You can take half of it. However much it's worth, $3.5 million, it is yours. You can have Sizzle, he can have Sis her, or honey, you can have Sis, and he can have So, I mean, I can't be remiss without mentioning you, because you were so very gracious to myself and my friends. Just a joy of light. In this oasis that we call a gay desert, and that's not mine. I stole that from Noah's Ark, the show. Thank you so very much, Lewis and Dwight, for your gracious hospitality to myself and my friends. I thoroughly enjoyed the perks and privileges, the shout outs, and the host hotel accommodation. So thank you so very much. Anyways, we went to Mecca on Friday night. Now, for those, like I said, those avid Sizzlers, and Dwight, you can't take that because I put that out there. The people that come to Sizzle are called Sizzlers. It wasn't that many this year. Normally when you get to the host hotel, it is wall to wall brothers and others. Brothers and the others that like the brothers. So, and I'm putting the Hispanics and Latinos with the brothers because they are of a darker complexion. So, it wasn't that many people. Now, I was wondering, is it because it is now 21 plus? Because, I'm 31, almost 32. But I can imagine, say if I was 22, 23, but I had friends that were 18, 19, and 20, and they wanted to come and couldn't, I don't think I would come without my friends that wanted to come, you know what I'm saying? So it does not just affect the 18, 19, 20, and 21, 18, 19, and 20, but it also affects those persons that are 21, 22, 23 that may have friends underage or whatever the case may be. But I can honestly respect why he did it. As far as, getting an older, mature crowd, responsible people. But I can say, I play devil's advocate. A lot of the stuff that happened, I guess maybe some of the negative things were not always the 18, 20, and 18 and 20 year olds. There were some older people being messy, and instead of having sex in their room, they were having sex in the stairwells. With you come down the stairwell, you see condoms and fleek bottles and all that nasty kind. So it's not always the 18 to 19, 20-year-olds. It is the older ones that just have no home training because their mother did not teach them right. Just playing devil's advocate, but I can understand why he did it. Now, what I am looking forward to is Aspen 2013, 25 plus. Now, that is for the girls that have coins, that can afford to go and fly and get their ski muffs and their skis and their bunnies. All I want to do is have sex in the snow. To be plain honestly, I want to get laid in the snow, get frostbitten, and come back and lay on a little basket and rug in front of the fire and have somebody, I don't care who he is, whisper sweet nothings in my ear. So that's really what I want. But I'm looking forward to that for MLK weekend. I'm going to try to get my coins together for that and find me a cheap flight and get my stuff together. So we went to Mecca on Friday, and it was nice. It wasn't that many people again, because I know Rashad back here was with me last year. When we got to Mecca last year, it was like a swarm of honeybees. Colored bees rather, because there were just a lot of people outside of Mecca last year trying to get in. This year was not the case. I don't know, but I did have a good time. Mother Cedric and the house music gave me life. I love true, authentic house music, and I was in there getting my life. Now, mind you, I have a leg condition where one of my legs are longer than each other. Baby, I'm telling you, I twirled and dipped so much this weekend. I'm going to be a paraplegic come next week because I have been taking Percocet, Aleve, all type of antibiotics, and just stuff to try to keep my leg together, because I cannot do like and it only happens at Sizzle. It never happens like when I'm at clubbing at home, which I rarely do. But it only happens when I'm at Sizzle and the music is good. I think I'm Superwoman. I think I can do all types of shit that I used to do in my 19s and 20s. Haha. I proved myself wrong. I can't do all that no more. Because, baby, when we went to Bunk, I get the Bunk. Well, I'm going to tell you now, we went to Bunkers last night, honey, and I danced like I danced like Jesus was coming back that night. And that was my last dance, like Donna Summer says, honey. Last chance for romance, for love. And I danced and dipped and spinned and volted and popped and twopped and everything else. But, baby, when I got back home, she showed me, honey. She got me in a corner and I couldn't move. I was in the fetal position. I couldn't do nothing last night, honey. And so, hold on. Girl, I don't play with Port Highway Patrol. Hold on. I saw that. Oh, it ain't nothing but a tractor. Okay. So, very nice at Mecca. I had a wonderful time. Mother Cedric always comes and does what she needs to do. Saturday night, we went to Soho. Thoroughly enjoyed Soho. Once again, still was not enough people there, or whatever the case may be. Not enough people. Compared to last year, it was not a lot of people there, but it was still packed. It was still packed. The shows were good. Shout out to Sheena Divine Hawkins that did a show, and like a lot of people that were dancing. Benet that was dancing. Jag. Ooh, they gonna say, ooh, he was real shady when he said that. But child, I don't fancy Jag like that, and y'all can tell I said it. She won't whoop me, honey. I'll sling it to Jerusalem. Speaking of slinging somebody to Jerusalem. Oh yeah. Oh Lord, baby. Okay, let me tell you this now. And Jag, you know, it is what it is. You don't fancy me, I don't fancy you. It is what it is. Let it be known. What was that? Saturday night? We was coming. What night was that?
Monday night?
Wait.
No, that wasn't. That wasn't Monday night. That wasn't yesterday. Or was it?
What?
Where the little girl was pushing the folks drunk in the lobby. Oh, was you with us tonight? Oh.
That was Monday.
Okay, let me tell you about this. Okay, so this is another thing. That was last night, Monday night. We were just getting back from South Beach. Me, Rashad, Johnny, Nehemiah, Lance, and Roderick went to South Beach. We had dinner at the Front Porch Cafe. Excellent food. If you ever go to South Beach, go there. The portions are generous. very good food, and their biscuits, baby, and that special butter they got gets you right. But anyways, we're coming back into the hotel, minding our business, having a wonderful time. Just had a very nice dinner. We walked around South Beach for a minute or whatever. So we're coming into the lobby. This woman came out the elevator, dark-skinned, tall, Miss J looking bitch, with a bathrobe on. And she had a wine glass. She was drunk as my granddad said, drunk as a cooter pie. Cooter pie drunk. Walk by, we get on the elevator. She wants to come and start pushing the bitches trying to get to the elevator. And she didn't say like, excuse me, or a gentle push. This bitch is pushing to get to, trying to get to Jesus and touch the hem of his garment. And so that pissed me off. And I said, y'all better get her. Because what pisses me off, you know, I was full the whole weekend. But I know how to control myself when I'm full. I know there's a decorum that you're supposed to scare. But some girls, if you're a good girlfriend, you're not supposed to, you know who can and cannot get drunk in your clique. And I'm looking back because I'm not gonna say that. You know who can and cannot get drunk in your clique. And if you know that they're gonna come out the box on your ass, help them out. And I can't say the friends were trying to help her, but she was overpowering them. And she tried to, I said, please hold her. And she tried to go off on the mouth, honey. And I said, bitch, you don't know me. I'm a big bitch. I'll sling your ass from here to Jerusalem, honey. And then she wanted to get upset and start talking. But the thing was, she was rude. And I can deal with drunk people. But come on, don't start coming at the bugs, because I'm not the right one. You know, I don't like to fight. I'm not a fighter by any means. I like to solve stuff with talking. But Jill Scott said, for principles, sometimes you're going to have to kick some ass. And it was just principle on that standpoint. She was just being rude to people. And I mean, we had just had a wonderful dinner. And you want to come through and just play straight out ignorant, you know. And this goes like what we were talking about, people were saying, you know, saying niggas, or, you know, changing niggas to ninjas and not saying faggots. But sometimes we got niggas. I'm sorry. And you know, I don't like to use the word niggas either, but there are people that act just like niggas, and that's appropriate. There are people that act just like common faggots, and that's appropriate. So if I call you a faggot, that's probably because you acting like a faggot. If I call you a bitch, that's the appropriate noun. No, that ain't a noun. What's the word that is? Adjective. An adjective describes something. A person, place, a thing. So if I call it ain't an adjective. That is a noun, bitch. I was right. It's a noun that describes a person, place, a thing. So if I call you a bitch, at that particular moment, you are acting like a bitch, or you are acting like a faggot, or you are acting like a nigga. So anyways, back to what I was saying before I get sidetracked. So we went to Soho, very nice, got my life. Out in the back patio, they were playing some old school music, which I love. They gave me my En Vogue, my SWV, my Donna Summers, my Aretha Franklin. They gave me all the music that I grew up on, because all this new shit, you know, it's great to dance to, but honey, I don't know nothing about I ain't got no nickel, but I feel like a stripper or something, going to the club to get my nigga. I don't know, whatever that song is. These songs don't relate to me. They don't minister to my spirit. So when I went out there, I got what I needed, and then they had the house room on the other side to where they had little couches and sofas, so when my leg got so honey, I could go sit down and breathe for a minute. And that was good. I had a good time. They had more. The bathrooms were working on the inside. You know, in my other video, I made mention about that the bathrooms were not working. Last year they had a whole bunch of porta potties. They did have porta potties this year, but the bathrooms inside the club we had access to, and they were clean, they were stocked, they were fresh. So thank you, Dwight, for dealing with that. Even this year I didn't have to shit. I had, well, you know, I'm not calling it shit anymore. Well, we came up with this trip is called a shift in the atmosphere. When every time you got to shit, you don't say, oh, I got to go shit. You say, there's a shift in the atmosphere. And that means that you got to, I'm about to go let loose. There's a shift. And so, and then sex. When you say sex, when somebody say, child, we just had Bible study. Bible study, man, where we seshed down. We had a nasty. Well, it wasn't even no session. We just straight fucked. And I hate to equate that with Bible studying, but you know, it's just an analogy. So I had some Bible study time this weekend. But So Soho was good. I did not go out Saturday day because, well, not Saturday, Sunday day, we did leave early. I told my crew, look, I done been to Sizzle enough to know how this beach is going to work and how it's going to operate. I don't want to walk from East Nazareth to West Jerusalem to get to the beach. So we left the hotel about 11:15 that morning, made a couple of stops on the way there to pick up some things, and we got to the beach right about 12:15 or somewhere in that area. We got a really good park. We were able to park in the second parking lot. We didn't have to walk really far. Got out there, got a nice spot, and we had a really lovely time at the beach. Really lovely time. People came out. You saw some interesting swimsuits. You saw a lot of old naked white people with wrinkly skin and droopy titties. A lot of dead foreskin. And you did see, surprisingly, there were a lot of white men. I don't know if they were white. They may have been Italian or some kind of other nationality, but they really had big pieces. They had some that you couldn't see. They did have those. But then you saw these white men that had really big pieces. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. I just had a flashback on something that I did with Bible study. But anyways, we had a wonderful time at the beach. Yeah, and the thing about it is too, and this is a shout out to God, because I mean he's gonna see this and he has YouTube too. But shout out to God for making the weather beautiful the entire weekend. As I'm sure you all have been doing, you are checking the weather, see how hot it's gonna be, what do I need to pack, things of that nature. And I'm sure you knew that knew in past tense that it was supposed to, Lord, get on this aisle, that it was supposed to rain this entire weekend. It was 60% chance of rain Thursday. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, girl, no, don't do that because you're going to put her up before I get done with her, honey. She got to be spliced.
It's not. Oh, it's good to take a picture.
Oh, you're taking pictures. Oh, okay. You got me off my subject. What was I talking about? Oh, this truck ain't moving. It was 60% chance of rain. Side note to all y'all drivers, this is another thing. I'm sorry. The left lane, when you on the highway, that's the pass lane. That is not the motherfucking drive lane. The left lane is the drive lane. You drive in the left lane, you pass, bitch, I'm wrong. You drive in the right lane, you pass in the left lane, and when you done passing, you get your narrow ass back over in the right lane. This is a drive lane. I don't understand why people be in the left lane doing 70 fucking miles an hour and the speed limit is 7, because right now I'm doing 81. That's all I'm gonna do because I'm not gonna get no ticket. But word to the wise. Left lane is the pass lane, right lane is the drive lane. Anyways, went to the beach, had a wonderful he did that there. He did that there. Went to the beach, had a wonderful time at the beach. I saw a lot of friends, got some footage, interviewed some people, and you will see that too, all in this stuff coming up or whatever the case may be. But it was a wonderful time. But as you know, I didn't finish giving my shout out to God. Jesus. Okay, God, thank you, God, for the beautiful weather, because as you know, it was supposed to rain the entire weekend, but it rained earlier that week, and we had a successful sunny weekend. God shined on the gays this weekend. He shined on the gays to have a successful Pride weekend. Shoot. Now what I was saying? Okay, beach, Sunday, beautiful weather, good stuff, you know what I'm saying? There was even a storm cloud. You know, there's an old church song that say, there's a storm cloud, come on Johnny, out on the ocean, and it's moving this way. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away, Lord. Drift away, Lord. You will surely drift away. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away. Yes. So there was a storm cloud over the ocean. See, we was impromptu. There was a storm cloud that literally came. It was dark. That came over. Wasn't no lightning. Wasn't no rain. It drifted away. That's how good God is. When you see a storm coming in your life, He will make it just pass you by. It'll go over your head. Up. Florida Highway Patrol. Florida Highway Patrol. it'll make you go over your head and it won't even bother you. It won't even touch you. And you have to remember that some storms are not your storms. It could be somebody else's storms that you just happen to get a little remnants of. But it'll pass. But anyways, we got a little rain cloud came over. Ain't nothing happened. Ain't no rainfall. Just see, as I give God glory, the devil will come in and fuck that, try to mess things up. But that's all right. Thank you for the sound effects, Nico. I greatly appreciate. I don't know what that was. At least it wasn't the ooh sound or the grind or clicker. That's something Rashad would do.
Hold me up.
But beautiful weather. But as you know, when you're out on the beach, the sun drains you, and I was completely drained. But in the midst of me having a threesome on the beach, that's why I was drained too. But but I'm not gonna talk about that threesome because it wasn't really a threesome. It was just a threesome. Yeah. Yeah. Call it what it is. It wasn't full Bible study. That was probably just devotion. It wasn't full Bible study. Just devotion is what that was at the beach. And it was Sunday. And on the Sabbath. Yes, it was. It's Sunday early morning. Mid-afternoon service. So it drained me, and like everybody else, we came back and they took a nap. I didn't, because one of the persons I met, you know, we chilled out. I went and got him, and we chilled out and talked and had Bible study. And I took him home, and I was trying to come back to get ready for space. And my body said, no ma'am, Pam, you have been ripping and running. Because literally, I'm telling you, no lie, I work overnight, right? So Thursday day, I have 2 jobs. And I think you may already know, I own my own photography company, graphic design company. I'm the owner of a restaurant, and I work for a hotel full time, which I'm getting rid of the hotel because I own the restaurant now. But anyways, I was at the okay, let me tell you how it went. Wednesday day, I was at the restaurant, got out the restaurant, went to the gym. I did sleep a little bit Wednesday night. Thursday day, got out, slept a little bit Wednesday night, but I had to go to work from 11:30 to 7:30 Wednesday night. So from 11:30 to 7:30 Wednesday into Thursday morning, I was up. I got off work at 7 o'clock. Went home, from there, went and did laundry to pack and all that good stuff, finished packing. From there, went to work down to the restaurant from 9:30 until, what time? Until 7 something. Till 4 something that evening. Went to the gym, ran on my errands as far as picking up what I needed to pick up for the trip. By the time I got home, it was about maybe 8:30. I was like, I tried to lay down, but I couldn't. It was gonna need me lay down. So I stayed up at home, and then I went to work Thursday night, got off Friday morning, picked up the rental car, and we got on the road, and I was up all day Friday until I laid down Friday night. So technically, I was up for 2.5 days straight before coming to Miami. And so my body on Sunday said, no ma'am, Pam, you are a man of a certain age. You can't do all of this. Your body will shut down on you. And I want to stay looking youthful and young and everything that's not old looking, because I do use oil of Olay Regenerants to keep these wrinkles from on my forehead and everywhere else. And side note, that works everywhere on your body, not just on your forehead. Ticket, hold on, these bitches closed? Oh, that one's open. Can I get over there? And I can't try. Oh Lord, y'all went to see it. Y'all tumbled through, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Good afternoon, sir. I'm doing well. How you? So where's that 20 at? I'll put it down.
I'll give it back to him so you can break it.
Okay, $13.70. So we got Johnny. Give me a couple dollars. Give me just a moment. Right. We at the toll. We getting off the turnpike, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to get my wallet. I got much. No, Johnny, you should be fine. You should be fine because you pay all the other. You don't need none, Johnny. You paid that other stuff earlier. 5, 6, 7, 8. Because you should have got some more money left over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13.70. I got it. Don't worry about it. That's 14. Okay, so hold on, baby. It's got a dog.
$14.30.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, we off the turnpike now. So, okay, yeah, we just get on the turnpike or whatever. So, my body said, no, ma'am. So, after I took him home, I came home and slept. Now, I did have every intention. I had every intention to go to space because I knew it didn't close until 8 or 10 or whatever. It ended up closing at 10. I set my alarm up to 3, but apparently I didn't hear her. I slept straight through her. And so, it was a wrap. So, come Monday, I was good to go. We kind of chilled around the hotel. Monday, what did we do Monday day? Oh yeah, we went down to the pool Monday day. Met some nice people down there. I met a really nice. And Sharon, why is it, Sharon? Now tell me this now. Why is it, you meet the really nice people that you can see yourself being with? It always happens the day that you leave or the day before you leave. You meet all these little fling pieces and all that stuff, throughout the course of the weekend. But the one that you can actually sit down and have an intelligent conversation, let them know the true and authentic you meet them mostly 24 hours before you leave. And you feel like, why did I not meet this? Why? What was the karma like? Why could I meet this person before, the weekend, before this point? And I met this really nice dude. Shout out to Sheldon. Yeah. Okay, and I guess he wasn't nice enough because I didn't remember his name. But one time for Sheldon from New Jersey, a very articulate young man. He came down to promote HIV/AIDS awareness from his company. Princeton graduate, 43 years of age, sexy, gorgeous, has a body of a god. I mean, thick and stacked, and baby got back. I mean, he was hot. He was everything. A nice, sophisticated, articulate older gentleman. Oh, hold on. Got to mighty know. Hold on, y'all, because I ain't back on cruise control yet. They ain't gonna get me. I'm sorry. So I met him at the pool. We talked, and I gave him a nice massage. And he said he was gonna text me. That motherfucker never did. But it's all right. I saw him today. He's like, "Well, I'm gonna email you," and I hope he does, because I would like to get to know him better. Because he really was nice. He was a nice dude. Very nice, and packing, but nice. That's really about it. And then we went out to Bongos last night. We got back from dinner, went to South Beach. Once again, we ate at Front Porch Cafe, had a wonderful time, and then we came back to get ready for Bongos. Now, shout out to the Bongo staff. Shout out to DJ Big Daddy or Kev. I've known Kev for quite some time. He's like the big burly teddy bear that you always see hosting the clubs at Sizzle and Atlanta Gay Pride, things of that nature. He is a sweetheart, sweet sweetheart. And we've known each other now for about 4 or 5 years. If you heard him saying shout out to Brown, he always calls me Brown because he thinks I look like Mr. Brown from the Browns, I guess, duh. But kind of I do because he's seen me dressed up as Mr. Brown before, and I do look like Brown when I want to look like Brown. But anyways, so that's what he always calls me. He calls me Brown, but he finally actually called me my real name last night. He said Sebastian last night. But shout out to him. But we went to Bongos last night. It was me and myself, Marlon. Shout out to the honorary sister. Side note too, Miss Marlon Anderson, honey. You need any ice? Oh, and Dante. He was there for 2 nights, but Marlon was over there damn near every day we was there. And Marlon's new line is, "Do you need any ice?" Now that's an inside joke. I'm not gonna. Now you ask Marlon what that means. But I'm gonna make her a shirt that say that. "Do you need any ice?" Rashad, Nico, and Marlon went out last night to Bongos and shook the bar down. It was cute. It was really cute. And I shook, twop, popped, and everything else. But like I told you, she got me together. She said she would have the final word, and she did. So we had a wonderful time at Bongos last night, and I mean that's really about it. I do got some news that I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put out there yet, but there will be something coming out from the Sizzle camp, something that may or may not be going on very special, very soon, very all-inclusive, that I'm not going to put out there yet because it is not my job to put out there yet. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I did get a little word, a little buzz in my ear about some things that are going to be going on within the next month or two down in Miami. Shout out to the Urban Ski Weekend 2013. I plan on being there. Hopefully they would allow me to be the official mouthpiece, as I said before, No, I can't be the mouthpiece no more. That would happen now with my fucked up mouth. I was on the mouthpiece on too many motherfucking things. Now I don't know what kind of blistering and shit is going on. So, shout out to that as well. And that's really about it. Like I said, I'm just driving. We're about in the Ocala area. Not too far from home. We just riding, aping long, trying to see what time we get to the house. And that's really about it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Am I forgetting anything? And that was pretty much the whole weekend.
The older girls, Nehemiah, all them shopping.
Say who?
Nehemiah, the older girls that stays up to.
Oh well, yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to my best friend Nehemiah. You said you always say Nehemiah. That boy name is Nehemiah.
Nehemiah.
Like Miramar, but Nehemiah. My best friend Nehemiah. You know I love you. There's not. I mean, I love you. And we cuss each other out. That's what best friends do. We say our piece, let it be known, and then we go and have a little cocktail afterwards. You know what I'm saying? That's what true best friend is. We cuss each other out, say you was wrong for saying that, you're going to hell, and then from there, let's go and get right. And that's what best friends do. And so I love Nehemiah. Thank you for coming down, even though she said this may be her last Sizzle, but that bitch lying. She coming next year. Shout out to Lance. I've known Lance now like for, I want to say at least 9 years somewhere in that area. He came down this year to celebrate his cousin's life. Everybody knows Maurice. I would say, what's Maurice's last name? Moral, the actor model that passed this same time last year, very heavily influenced within the gay community, was the face of Sizzle for 1 year as well. Passed away last year, and that is Lance's best friend slash first or second cousin. And so the reason why he started coming to Sizzle, Lance, is because of Maurice. He didn't come last year because he passed the week before Sizzle, and it was just, it was a bit much, but he did come to celebrate his cousin's life and legacy within the community and society as a whole. So shout out to Maurice, because I know you're resting well in the loving arms of God. And shout out to Lance for honoring and remembering your cousin and best friend. Shout out to Roderick. Child, look, you are about many things, and I love you dearly. It was nice finally meeting you. You weren't the bougie queen that I thought you were. Well, not all the way at least. But no, I love you. And we had a really good time. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Hopefully somewhere, where my little small change can meet your big change. You got to come down to my level. I'm about to come up to your level because we ain't on the same pocket scale, honey. Who else am I missing? Johnny. That's the one we got to know about. She can't drink now. I'm telling you, don't let her drink nothing. Who? Javon, child. She's one. Okay, my cousin Javon Bonet Dupree wants to come up and just turn late. Well, this is the second year that Javon and I and the clique have kind of chilled together. Last year we got up together on that Monday and went to South Beach and had dinner and lunch and went bowling and all that good stuff. And he was there this year as well. So shout out to my cousin Javon. This Nico's first year coming down. He has earned his stripes for the most part now. Because my whole thing is we're going to Miami, stay in Miami. So, honey, there ain't too much that people know, but if people start getting specific details, I know somebody to open their damn mouth. So then we're gonna have to whoop Alice. Then we're gonna have to figure out at that point who said, are we all merging right here? Yes, we are. We gonna have to figure out, come on, Lucy. And why is this bitch going 50 fucking miles an hour and the speed limit is 70? See what I'm saying? It's getting, I don't have road rage. I don't, but when you have stupid, see, I'm gonna show you what she look like. When you have stupid people like that don't know how to see her, that don't know how to drive, stupid cunt. Anyways, so I had a wonderful time with everybody this weekend. Shout outs once again to everybody that came in my crew. I'm gonna try to name. If I forget you, please don't take this the wrong way. Charges to my head, not my heart. Now the bitch want to drive. Charges to my head and not my heart, because I am a man of a certain age. She ain't gonna make it. She might make it. I don't know, I need to get back over. She ain't gonna make it. Let me get back over. She made it. Okay, let's go on the list. Shout out to myself for being so sexy, devastating, and sophisticated. I love you much. Shout out to Johnny for coming down. I love Johnny. Johnny always provides many laughs. People don't think we get along, but we do, honey. It's an inside joke and the inside repertoire that we have with each other. Shout out to my sorority sister Rashad that came down. This is her second year. This is Johnny's second year too. He missed last year, but this is his second year coming down. Shout out to Rashad. Shout out to Nico. This is his first year coming down. I'm sure this will not be his last. Shout out to Nearmar for coming down, Lance, and Roderick for coming down. Shout out for Derek McMahon from Orlando for coming down. I love you, Derek, so very much. Shout out to Aldrich and his whole crew coming down. I cannot call names. I can't remember all of y'all names. Light Bright, the boy, his other friend I used to mess with that go with somebody else now. I just can't call names because I'm horrible with names. Aldrich and his crew. Shout out to Shaman and his significant other that came down. Shout out to Taylor and her crew that came down from St. Louis. Shout out to Seduction. Yes, you want to see Seduction on here. I love Seduction. He's so tall and caramel complected and sickening and got a piece for days. Who am I missing? What you said? Who was it? We had. Oh, shout out to Michael. That was at the other hotel, Michael, with the locks. You know, I don't know you, but you seem to be cool. Hopefully you had a good weekend. I don't know who else came down. Those are the only ones that were really in my clique. Everybody else, shout out to Sheena and everybody else. You know, that's really about it. But I had a really nice time this weekend. I'm sad to see it end, but every good thing must come to an end. Because if vacation was every day, it would not be vacation. It would be called life. And so, I'm happy to have. And side note, and this is something else to all of you all. This truck need to watch what she's doing. This is something else. When you have a chance to spend time with your family and friends, please do so. Life is so very, very short. And, you know, oftentimes we work and dedicate ourselves to school and dedicate ourselves to our job, and we never go out and experience anything for ourselves. We never go out to have a good time. And then you get to the point where you say, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda. And at that time, it's too late. People say live your life to the fullest because one day you're going to die. And you will. And one day it's going to be your last, and one day it will be. And so for me, I like going on trips. I like hanging out with friends because I want to have a very full and productive and satisfying life. And I want you all to have the same thing as well. So when you have that opportunity, even if it's only a day, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or whatever, when you have that time to spend with your friends and family, cherish those moments because those persons will not be here very long. You know, in our community, and I'm sure you have it too, I have over 5,000 friends on my Facebook page now, and it never fails. Once a week, I always see a rest in peace in my timeline. Once a week, and it's not even that it's older people, it's people my age, and if not younger. And that kind of bothers me. But, you know, like the old folks say, it ain't old folks that's dying, it's young folks too. So, be healthy, be positive in the things in which you are doing. Love yourself first and foremost. Love whomever you serve. For me, it's God, but I don't discriminate. If you serve Buddha, Muhammad, or whatever, I can be friends with you. I can be. My friend Derek is an atheist, and I love him to death. He is my favorite atheist. And I don't push God on him, and he don't push atheism. I don't think atheism is a word, but you know what I'm trying to say. He don't push it on me, but I do love him in the spirit in which God loves me. So, love God, whomever you serve first, love yourself then, and love everyone else around you, because you will have a very successful and blessed life if you just know how to love. If you put everything else aside and know how to love, he said he gives you charity. Oh, hell, I'm about to quote it, I don't even know. Johnny, you the biblical scholar. With these three things, charity and faith. But the greatest of these three, big stupid ass, is love.
Same thing.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
Is it?
is. Yeah.
What is it? No, it's faith. What's the three? In Corinthians, it says.
It's the two different versions.
Well, I'm talking about Corinthians. What Corinthians say?
It says that, but it's two different versions of the Bible. It says different words. The charity and love, the same thing.
No, the Bible, it says something about. He says three things, but it says with something and something. But the greatest of these three is love. What are the three? See what I'm saying? This is what happens when you have heathens in your car that don't know the Bible. See, but y'all know what I'm talking. Look up Corinthians. See, who online? Because I'm trying to be philosophical, and they got me looking like a dummy about hope, charity. Is it hope, charity, and love? Hope, charity, and there it go. Hope, charity, and the great. But you say hope and charity is the same, and love is. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Anyway, but look it up in Corinthians. I'm trying to be smart, and y'all making me sound dumb. But love yourself, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm at 47 minutes, and I'm gonna let y'all see these other interviews and all that good stuff. This is gonna be a long video. I do apologize, but it's a recap. I'm sorry. I might cut out some of that middle part where I was paying the toll and crap. But make sure you follow me, please, at Sebastian Bonet, SebastianBonet. Follow me. That's on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, which I rarely use. It's Sebastian Bonet as well. You can find me on Facebook. I have the link down there as well, which is my Sebastian Alexander Bonet Facebook page and my photography page and all that good stuff. And I'm probably about to build my own web page for the audition. Yeah, probably audition.com or something like that. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. For those persons that I met, I sincerely thank you for showing me so much love during the course of this week. I have never felt like a celebrity before in my life, and I loved it. Not that I want to be a celebrity, but I just love the love that you show, and hopefully I've shown that same love back to you all. So that's really about it. I love you all so much. Y'all be blessed, be well, and I pray that you all make it back home to your destination safely without any hurt, harm, or danger. And I'll promise you.
1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians. Okay, now this half I want to pull up 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians.
Now,
faith, hope, and charity, but the greatest of these three
is charity.
It ain't the one I wanted. It's my Bible. Said, what version is this? Give me the New King Version. Give me the International King. You know what I mean? The King James Version. It ain't the King. No, it ain't. It ain't the King James Version. Well, give me the International NIV version.
The NIV version says love.
That's the one I want. Give me the NIV version. I'm sorry. You can tell how much I go to church. Because I didn't mess all that up. Yeah, okay, that's it. So, thank y'all so much. All my links are down here, so make sure you do that. Follow me, please, right here. Subscribe to me. It's free to subscribe. And you can see when I put new pictures and new videos up and this, that, and the other. So, that's really about it. Yeah. That's it. That's about it. All right, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else to say. I'm trying to make sure, because I don't know, have to add anything to it. Yeah, I think. Oh, no. Last thing. Sorry. Shout out to the Sizzle staff. They were awesome this entire weekend. Mama that was on the bus. Mama went oh, and I do have one critique. There it is. I knew I forgot something. Mama on the bus, Auntie Lula Mae, I don't know her name, with the braids, the auburn color braids. Mama was about her money and about her tickets. She was running them buses like clockworks, going to the shuttles, going to the clubs and the venues and all that. Now, this is my one critique that I do have for Dwight. Now, we bought our shuttle passes or whatever the case may be. Now, I don't know how this will work. I always give the good and the bad, and this is not really bad, just a critique. I think those persons that bought the shuttle tickets first should have first priority to getting on the van. Because what happens is, a lot of these, I don't want to say faggots, because not all of them were not acting like faggots at that point, but a lot of these persons were not respecting the line that had been established. And when they see the van door open, they want to jump in front, and that automatically deserves an elbow to the nose. So, I'm thinking, if those persons that buy the tickets in advance, the little cute little tickets y'all did, those should be the one to board first. And then after those ones board first, then the people paying cash should then be able to board. That's my only critique, literally, for this weekend. Is that I enjoyed the shuttle. I was able to get drunk as a cootie pie, and don't worry about having to be, causing any hurt, harm, or danger to anybody. So, but that would be my only critique. But shout out to the people, Valentino of the Sizzle staff that helped make this possible, Paul that helped make this possible, all the and I can't remember names.
Keep left.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Who else? Just the whole Sizzle staff. The little red boy with the big booty that got the jealous boyfriend. If you watching this, you know who you are. At the table. The things that I would do to you. Bless your God. But the whole staff, everybody that works for Dwight is great, either good friends or family. It's a family-run business, and it is a blessing to have a family that accepts you in your business endeavors. That is a blessing, especially when it is something that is considered to be unpopular within societal norms. To have a family that is willing to work with you, help you, support you, to fulfill your dreams and your destiny is a wonderful thing. So shout out to all of y'all, and I'm at 52 minutes, and I still gotta add this other crap on there too. So yeah, this might be 2 videos. Okay, so that's really about it. Did you find that version?
No.
She's late like my period. So
After 1/2 mile, keep left.
thank you so much. Thank you. Again, thank you. So, anyways,
Left.
so, that's really about it. I will talk to you all soon. I love you very much. And
One of the games.
my son is one of the gays. If y'all ain't seen Dirty Laundry, see that movie. That's a great, what kind of newfangled shit is this? If you ain't seen Dirty Laundry, see that movie. It's a good movie. And Leave It on the Floor. It's a new movie on Logo. Great gay movie. But anyways, shout out to Father Jack Mizrahi. Andre. Shout out to Jack too. Andre Mizrahi. For the ball that he had last night, he gave me a hug. The legendary father. Okay, I'm done. I'm just calling folks out my ass now. But he was such a wonderful people. Shout out to all the people that were on the bus talking the fool last night, and the girls that. Let me ask you a question. And I'm about to go. And y'all know I'm a rambler. They fought after the club last night. Monday night. At the Bongos. Now, what was told to me is that bitch, that whomever was tried the other girl on Thursday night. Now, it took her from Thursday till Monday to get that. But she had to wait till Sizzle was over. What kind of sense does that make? Just think about it and let me know.
She got the apocalypse.
She got the apocalypse all right, because she got her ass whooped, honey. She got the apocalypse all right. Yes, she did. Just drugged through the streets of Miami, honey. But anyways, okay, I'm through. That's it now. What?
Oh, you checking in.
Oh,
Getting ready to get on the plane.
are you ready to go? Okay. By the time he lands, we'll be home, hopefully. All right, y'all, that's it. I love you very much. Thank you for loving me the same way that I love you, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you so much. Love you. Follow me, tweet me, get in contact with me. I like to talk to y'all. All right, thanks so much. I'll holler at you later. This has been another episode of The Audition with your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. I'm your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. And this is a recap for Sizzle 2012. Holla at y'all later and be blessed, be well, and love you for you and no one else. Ciao. Oh, and side note, I ain't come home with nothing. I ain't leave. The bitch, that's a lie. I got a messed up lip. All right, never mind it. I'll holla at y'all later. Bye.